What if Facebook like watched you for real before you like hit the live button? What if it was really watching while you like check out your teeth, make sure like your hair is good? Like what if that really was like Big Brother? The things they would see. Hello, hi, if you're joining me, we are going to do the Color Street Challenge, okay? And I just need to share this really quick to my VIP group, and then we are gonna get started. Hi, Holly, how are you? I am going to paint my nails tonight with actual nail polish. This is not gonna be fun for me because for about an hour, I'm gonna have to be pretty careful. I've already done the dishes. I've already done all the things that I really need my hands to do. For the next hour, I'm gonna have to be super cautious of not bumping and messing this up because I actually want this to look good because I'm gonna wear this on my hands. So I'm gonna do the Color Street Challenge. And if you haven't heard of what the Color Street Challenge is, that is where you take a toozie. Oh, thanks, Holly. Where you take a toozie and you paint, you do some Color Street and some nail polish, and you compare like how it works. Now, I'll be honest with you, I haven't actually done this before. I've mixed and matched my Color Street with different patterns, but I haven't actually painted some and Color Streeted some. Okay, so I'm going to show you how easy Color Street is to put on, and then I'm gonna paint my nails, and I'm gonna wait for them to dry. I'm gonna work while I'm waiting. I have some work to prep for tomorrow's party. If you haven't seen, we're having a one-day event in my VIP group about the Winter Olympics and winter sports. It's gonna be fun. So the first thing you always wanna do is clean all your nails. And because I don't know exactly which ones I'm gonna Color Street yet, I'm just gonna clean them all. Why not, right? I filed them earlier because I planned on doing this earlier during the day, but the twins had different plans. They had no plans of me going live earlier and you actually understanding what I was talking about. So I've cut all my nails down. I spent the weekend naked. Okay, like I said, I took them off on Friday. I spent the weekend naked. It's really Tuesday. So I am actually going to do, this is one of the new Valentines. This is Pretty in Helsinki. It's a glitter, as usual. I'm going to do some glitter, and I'm matching it up with a very popular brand nail polish. You can probably tell by the shape of the bottle what brand that is, and I think the two together will make a good combo. All right, so I'm going to do my Color Street like I normally would. I'm going to start with this one. This one usually fits my middle finger, and take off the plastic, that's trash. Take off the actual nail polish strip. Okay, so this is the actual nail polish. Super, super thin. It's, you know, nothing major. You're gonna figure out which finger it fits. And for me, this one fits my middle finger. I'm having a hard time doing it backwards lately. You're gonna line it up right above your cuticle. You don't wanna put it on your cuticle because then once it grows out, it's gonna have like a little lip and your hair is gonna get stuck in it. Hi, Faith. And it's not gonna be as smooth like a nail polish would be. So smooth it out and bend it over your nail. I use my thumb. I know it is the bad finger, Holly. I'm constantly giving people the bad finger. I mean, I don't mean it. I definitely have like a sailor's mouth, but I've never been like a flicker offer. So I broke I'm sorry, I was not paying attention. I broke that off and didn't tell you what I was doing. I broke that off with my thumb, and there you go. All right, so what I used on this middle finger will work on the other side. So I'm gonna take off the perforated bottom, and this is how you can get the most bang for your buck. I'm gonna take this other end, and I'm gonna place it on my other middle finger without flicking anyone off. I don't like where I placed it. Okay, no big deal. Pick it up gently. You've got time to replace it. So I'm going to put it back down and smooth it out. This time I'll give you all my fingers. Smooth it out. Okay, I'm gonna bend it over, and I'm gonna use my pointer finger, and I'm gonna push behind and just kind of bend it behind my nail. This is where you need no tools. You really need nothing. I used to use a nail file when I would do this, and now I just bend it over and let it go. I let it cure, and maybe tomorrow, if it's still a little jagged at the end, and sometimes the glitters can be, I'll take a nail file and I'll just gently buff it. If you buff it right after you do it, I have found that it kind of like pulls at the ends, and that's where you're gonna get like it's gonna wear. Now look how much I have left over. If you were doing like, I could probably get my pinky on that since I have a very short nail, but for this purpose, I want it to do a design. So I'm gonna do some Color Street, some painted. All right, so I have 2 done. So I could use that extra little piece if I was doing like my kids' fingers or toes. All right, so here is, speaking of toes, I need to do my toes. So here is the second strip. This one typically fits my ring finger or pointer or pinky. I'm gonna go with pinky on this one. And I'm just gonna put it just above the cuticle, smooth it out, use my pointer finger, push behind it, and it just kind of breaks away. Now I have a little bit of extra on this side right there. You can see it? No big deal. I'm gonna use my pointer finger and I'm gonna pick it off. See, I loosened it and I picked it. Just flicks right off, okay? Flip it around. I've got some stuck to my finger. I'm gonna use the other half on the other side. And this end is always a little bit wider, so I might have to remove a little bit on the side, but that's no big deal. I just showed you how easy that was to do. Okay, so put it on. I lined up one side because I know this side's gonna be a little wide. See how it's hanging over a little bit, but that's no big deal, okay? That'll be an easy fix. Bend it over, break it off. Sounds like a dance song. Bend it over, break it off. All right, and then I have some extra again. So again, I was saying you could get 3 fingers out of this one, especially if you had small fingers. And I do have short nails, so that's working to my advantage, although I'm not using it. I am just using my pointer finger, and I'm perforating right alongside my nail where I want to pick that off. Because remember I told you it was too wide? There you go. Got a little bit down there I need to push down. Okay, so here's the deal. For the Color Street Challenge, you put on your Color Street, and see I have it in my middle fingers and my pinky fingers. For the remainder of my fingers, I'm gonna paint my nails. And this is not gonna be fun because I'm not a good painter. I definitely can't paint my opposite hand very well. I'm probably going to get it on my skin. I'm gonna do the best that I can because I want it to look good. But I just put on a base coat, a color, and a top coat. And you guys saw how easy it was. I can go like this, I could pick my nose, I could go in my hair, I can do whatever I want. It's not gonna mess it up. I mean, within reason. Okay, but now I'm gonna go old school here. And I'm gonna paint these nails to match. And then we're gonna see how well, sorry, I'm looking down because I'm painting, how well they hold up against each other. So that's one coat of the pink nail polish. That's gonna be hard to see, okay? But I typically paint 2 coats of nail polish because I feel like when you put the first coat on, it just doesn't look thick enough. So I always do 2, or it shows like little lines. So I'm gonna do 2 coats of nail polish. Woo, this is smelly. Don't get me wrong, Color Street smells like nail polish, but it's not as strong as like a bottle of nail polish. Okay, so there you go. So I have my first coat on. I'm gonna flip over and do my opposite hand, which I gotta go at a little bit slower. A little bit slower. My thumbnail is so short. Okay. And I'll take pictures and we can compare together how Color Street stands up against this name brand nail polish. This isn't cheap nail polish either. This isn't like Wet n Wild. This is a decent brand. nail polish that I had. Okay, so I have my first coat on. I'm gonna let that dry for a second. And then we'll do the second coat, and then I'll have to let that dry. And then I'll do a top coat because I want it to look pretty, because I'm gonna keep this on because I know my glitters are gonna last into next week, well into next week, past the Super Bowl. Which, by the way, did you guys know the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl? Crazy. I'm gonna talk about it soon. All right, so that's probably good. I'm gonna put on my second coat of nail polish. And that will just like make the pink a little bit more poppy looking. Will also make me have to wait a little bit longer for it to dry. But this is my nails for the week, so I do want them to look good. All right, so there's one finger, or one hand. So I have the Color Street glitters, you can see those, and then I have my name brand nail polish. All right, let's do the second coat on my opposite hand. I'm right-handed, so painting my right hand is challenging. But the good thing about this is, since 3 of the nails have Color Street on them, I don't have to do as much. Okay, I'm almost done, I promise. Well, not exactly. I mean, I still have to do a clear coat, but I won't hold you guys for that. Okay, so there we go. So I have 2 coats of polish, and I'll put on a top coat just so that it's shiny and pretty like the Color Street. And then I guess technically it will have 3 coats of polish on. And we will see how it compares through the rest of the week. So today's Tuesday, so we'll kind of count this as day 1, okay? And we'll see how regular nail polish stands up to Color Street nail polish. Color Street is just nail polish, it's nothing else. It's just an easier, quicker, more fun way to do your nail polish, okay? Everybody has nails and everybody likes pretty nails. I don't know anyone who likes not nice looking nails. Okay, so that's it for tonight. I will take some pictures after I get the clear coat on, and you guys can see, you know, what it looks like. It looks pretty attractive. I mean, of course, Pretty in Helsinki is like a beautiful design. It's pink with silver glitter. And you know, guys, how I feel about glitters. All right. So I'll keep you posted on how that turns out. I hope you guys have a fabulous night. If you have any questions, let me know. I do have Pretty in Helsinki. I do have some samples too. If you want to try the Color Street Challenge, let me know. I have glitters, I have solids. If glitters aren't your thing, I've got some solids for you. I've got some French designs. If you'd like to give it a try and compare how your nail polish that you typically use compares to Color Street, let's do it. Give me a message. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.